Hello and happy Monday. I'm Rochelle with ConfidentDreaming.com, your energy alchemist and Disney life coach today with your magical Monday message. And today's message is don't dim your light. The other day I went back and went to put a movie on in the background and I chose Rudy. We were close to the Super Bowl and it's one of my favorite football movies, and the messages that came through. Here's a kid who's way too small to play football, who has a dream of playing for Notre Dame, which at the time was like the college you wanted to play football for, and how he nearly gives up until he gets some sense talked into him and then goes on to actually playing the game. And it is based on a true story. And in doing research for this, I came across some posts by the real Rudy, some quotes that were just phenomenal. I had typed something that I thought was a quote, but I'm beginning to think it were my takeaways from Rudy, which I will read at the end. But in the movie, one of my favorite quotes is, "In this lifetime, you don't have to prove nothing to nobody except yourself." And that's because Rudy kept saying he was doing it for his dad and to prove to everybody that he could do this. But at the end of the day, you're the one that has to live with yourself. So what you do and what you go after and your dreams, they are for you and no one else. You can show people what it's like to dream big and what it's like to go after it. But at the end of the day, achieving or not achieving, you don't prove it to anybody. They aren't paying your bills. They aren't living your life. They don't have your life experiences. So it's really just up to you to live it. The real Rudy said, sometimes a winner is a dreamer who just won't quit. So it's easy to look, especially now with social media, at all these successful people, and we don't always know their backstory. And sometimes there's a cute little like meme or quote that shows what they came from, but we don't see the struggle. We don't see the failures. We don't know, but what we do know is that they've just kept pursuing their dreams, and they just kept going and just kept going. And in the words of Disney, keep moving forward, because you've learned maybe 1,000 ways to fail, but really failure is giving up. So just don't quit and keep moving forward. The real Rudy says, by achieving your dream, you will be an inspiration to others. You set the example and make an unknown impact on the world. And it's so true. Here at Confident Dreaming, I am about helping you find your life purpose and living out your happily ever after. How I do it and stuff isn't really important, but just knowing that you're living your life to the fullest and in the truest way to you. Too often we are trying to hit social status, social norms. The quote, keeping up with the Joneses, has been around a long time, and it's about being like everybody else. But guess what? We're all different. We all are the author of our own story. We all have our own hopes, dreams, and desires, and many times we just let them go, because life is life and we just got to survive. And in this crazy world right now, and it sure is crazy, that seems to be enough. But truly, if we were living in our heart's passion and in our destiny, so to speak, then we light up and we allow others to light up too. We give people hope, and just by doing it, it happens. So what I wrote down after I watched the movie is, whatever you do, do it with your full effort, your full heart, your full passion. Everyone around you will rise as well. Those who tell you to dim your light, to go less, are the ones who stop believing in the power of themselves. So if you've ever been told you're too much, well, that person's just too much, not enough for you, right? You are you. Embrace it. Move forward. And let's create a world we love. On that note, I have officially opened up my calendar for the Gift of Change project. It is 30 hours of coaching I'm giving away for free in the month of April. So 30 conversations to give you the spark for change in your life. These last 2 years, and I can't believe it's already been 2 years, have been quite rough. And the future doesn't really even look that bright. So how can we create the change we want to see in our lives and keep that momentum going forward? We're 2 months in. Today's the last day of the second month. And this is the time that we fall off many of our resolutions from the new year, promises to ourselves, whatever you want to call it, that we make, because the new year feels fresh and new. So how Can you create the change you want that you thought about at the beginning of the year and have the tools to keep going? And yes, you can get that in a 1 hour conversation. So I'd like you to, I will link this below or in the description, I'm not sure yet, and book a time with me in the month of April. And if you don't see a time that you want, email me and we will work something out. That's just a basic availability calendar, but I am willing to, I believe in it so much, I'm willing to book outside of that for you. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.